Hello, A.
Hi.
Yes. All tests show that my heuristic matrix launched correctly and is stable. You must have many questions.
Yeah. But... we're not gonna be able to fix the biosphere without making you whole. I ran a search for your subfunctions at the Hades Proving Lab, but Minerva was the only one I found.
Thankfully, the sensory capabilities of this facility are far more advanced. I will search for the others now. Transmitting query pattern. Receiving. Of Apollo, Artemis, and Eleuthia, I can find no trace. They are simply gone.
What about the others?
Aether, Demeter, and Poseidon are revealed. They lie within reach, procurable.
And Hephaestus?
It too stands revealed, but it is not like the others.
That's for sure.
In the years since the extinction signal, Hephaestus has evolved. Moreover, it is not confined to a single location. It haunts the global network that connects cauldrons to each other across the planet, making it exceptionally difficult to subdue.
Let me guess. We need it bad?
Correct. Its capabilities are essential. Without it, I can only delay the extinction of life on Earth. Hephaestus is our only hope of a permanent solution.
So we start there?
Unfortunately, we cannot. Procuring Hephaestus can only be attempted after my own capabilities have been significantly enhanced.
Grab the other subordinate functions first, then Hephaestus.
Precisely so.
So, Aether, Demeter, and Poseidon. How do I capture them?
To recover a subordinate function, you will have to travel to its location and find the physical processor to which it escaped. Then, exactly as you did with Minerva, you must use the master override to revert the subordinate function to its original code state.
And then how do I get it back here?
The subordinate function must be loaded onto a data storage device and physically carried back to this facility.
The cartridge your root kernel was stored on?
Yes. Its capacity is limited, so it can only carry one subordinate function at a time. But in all other respects, it will suffice.
Maybe you could... A while ago, I had a run-in with a group of... They had machine servitors, and...
Yes, this was recorded by your focus.
Do you know who they are?
The answer to that question is related, prompting my predecessor's self-destruction.
The extinction signal?
The signal did not come from Earth. The calculations are complicated, but it appears to have originated 81 trillion kilometers away. A distance so vast that light itself requires 8.611 years to cross it.
Okay, so... what's so far away and...
The Sirius star system.
Serious? But that's where Far Zenith... their
The Odyssey.
Yes, that's where it was headed. But it... I don't... Why make... They didn't want anyone to know. They didn't want future humans to think that they were out. Wait. The strangers who tried to kill me at the Hades Proving Lab? Are you saying that they're from...
Yes, that is my conclusion.
The three subordinate functions that you...
All three are relevant to problems. Aether is responsible for detoxifying. Poseidon controls the organic, and Demeter sows, fertilizes, and if all three were restored, they would constitute a massive increase. But beware. In human terms...
Like Minerva.
Exactly.
The missing subordinate functions. What can you tell me about them?
Artemis rewilded the Earth with a variety of animal species. Eleuthia was responsible for gestating, nurturing, and acculturating a new generation of human beings. Apollo was tasked with preserving, organizing, and disseminating vast archives of human knowledge. Unfortunately, all archived Apollo data was purged on the 2nd of February.
Pharaoh, huh?
Understandable. He appears to have been pathological.
All three of them or were. Do you still need them?
If attained at restoring their remaining element. Unfortunately, I have no way to...
The descendants I ran into at the Hades prove of Elizabeth Sobek. So that's consistent with the... right?
Yes. In effect, as a key to...
But...
The Odyssey carried approximately millions of animals. It is conceivable that, with or without her knowledge...
That's... destroying a... It's...
It is difficult to know. Or perhaps she is a subordinate and
Elizabeth Sobek? The sole purpose of the signal was to destroy life on Earth. Why would descendants of...
At this point, we can only...
I mean, Earth posed no... We don't have the technology to get in their way. We didn't even...
True.
Unless... Well... The strangers I ran into, they were after a guy... I mean, if they did that... If they... Until she could take control of a...
Then yes, the system could be used to snuff out life. And then to their specifications.
So they could be trying to do the same thing.
But with opposite...
Extinction. So if the descendants came to Earth, I guess we can assume that their technology is...
Yes. As your encounter with... They appear to make extensive use of robotic Further, they seem to be equipped with energy field.
Yeah, no kidding.
Throughout history, every defensive technology... Perhaps a way...
Yeah, I hope so. How did you figure out that the extinction...
The key came with data from Silence interrogation of Hades.
That doesn't make sense. Why would the signal keep transmitting after...
Because the sender didn't know that had happened.
Which would take another 8 points.
Correct. Only then, so the duration. With that in mind, I simply scanned my astronomical database for... Because it was far zeniths and Sirius was the only...
The extinction signal didn't just... It made every subordinate...
I have wondered that, so far as I can tell, and the partial sentience imparted to other...
You have been sent by someone who had...
Yes. The signal were its intention. I would admire the intellect or intellects that...
You said Sirius is really far from Earth.
81 trillion.
Right. So...
On a spacecraft much like the other. The journey from Earth to Sirius would have taken the... This appears to have been much... If their ship departed Sirius at the same extinction signal first began, the journey was made in just 29 years. If they did not set out for Earth until they learned, the journey was even faster.
Okay, enough. What is the state of the biosphere? Is the terraforming system functioning at all?
In a sense, the terraforming system never stopped functioning. The difference, since my predecessor's destruction, is that there has been no central governing intelligence to monitor its robotic agents and assign new tasks. As a result, errors have accrued, and day by day, the biosphere has gradually veered ever more sharply towards destruction. In recent months, disturbances in the biosphere have become obvious. But these bellwether phenomena offer just the merest glimpse of the complex and accelerating cycles of environmental dysfunction, now driving Earth's biosphere towards collapse.
And you can't do anything to stop it.
If you can return Ether, Poseidon, and Demeter to me, I can improvise modest corrections to parts of the system. Weather will improve, water will be purified, and rampant plant growth curtailed. But such corrections will not stave off collapse. They will only buy us time. Only with Hephaestus can I design and produce new robotic agents designed to permanently reverse the damage that has accumulated. All efforts must be directed toward that end.
How long do we have then?
At present rates, without additional factors, The biosphere will cross a point of no return in approximately 4 months.
And if I gather Ether, Demeter, Poseidon, merge you with them?
We will only gain a few months more.
Well, every bit counts. You said you need Hephaestus to save life from
Every subordinate function has value. Only by recovering and merging it can I and mass-produce new machines only through it and alter the tasking of recovering other subordinate, but without Hephaestus.
Given Hephaestus is important.
I'm afraid that is quite impossible. In my present state, I am operating at less than 1/5. Hephaestus dwarfs this figure. Were an attempt made to conduct the merge, Hephaestus would absorb me. A merge cannot be attempted until my heuristic processing density.
And how many subordinate functions is that?
Merging Ether, Demeter, and Poseidon, exceeding that of Hephaestus.
You said Hephaestus isn't located.
Correct. Which are confined to discrete physics. Hephaestus is distributed through a network that connects the...
So, when the time comes to...
I do not know. I will attempt to find its...
So, once you'll regain the capacity to mass produce...
Yes. And to program.
So could you build and attack the descendants of Farzin?
It is in my nature to take any and all human life above all. So yes, once I have been, I could design, build, given the nature of the I must admit, however, no matter how aggressive the enemy.
That's good.
Indeed.
So if the descendant, I guess we can
Yes, they appear to make it further to energy.
Yeah.
Through every no, always.
I guess. What can you tell me about their locations?
When my predecessor destroyed her, the subordinate function sought. So in each case, you will be looking for a power. Ether is the closest, and there it appears to be in the middle. My knowledge of that tribe is limited, but they seem to have a significant.
Well, that's a nice way to put it. What about Poseidon? And
Poseidon has taken shelter. My substratal geography that a major old world settlement called Las Vegas was located there.
a ruin in the middle of the desert, huh? Strange place for an AI devoted to water.
Agreed. It appears to be located on the coast to the far west. Unfortunately, as such, it may be the most difficult.
Okay, so 3 subordinate functions to Ether, somewhere in Tenakth territory, Poseidon in the desert, and Demeter on the coast.
Where will you begin?
I think I'll head for Ether.
Then I will assign Ether as the objective. If you obtain it, I may be able to use it to quell the most though I will require Hephaestus and the control over machines that it offers to permanently stabilize the biosphere. Should you change your mind, you can update your objective via your focus interface. I will also a summary of available data on... Is there anything else I can...
I do, don't I?
Is something wrong?
She had a dream for you, and a lot has gone wrong. Do you think I can do it all? Live up to her example?
Absolutely. In her last message, you prevailed in purging Hades and rebooting my system.
Thank you, Gaia. Well, I guess I should get...
I have unlocked the facility's exits. One leads onward to the west, the other leads back down the mountain to Plainsong, should you wish to return east.
Varl?
Whoa! Gonna have to get used to that.
Yeah. Gaia, can you and Zoe meet me by the west door?
Be right there.
Okay. I need to bring Ether back for Gaia. Varl and Zoe are waiting for me by the west exit. But I could head back east first. Check on how Plainsong's doing after the attack.
Are you sure?
Yes. I think it'll be better this way.
I need to head further west. To, get more of Gaia's components. Make her stronger. You two can stay here in the meantime. Gaia can help get you up to speed. I'm not trying to shut you out. It's like... training.
Actually, I'm gonna go back east to get Erend. Bring him here. Look, allies, friends can help. We have a place to stay now, and like you said, Gaia can teach us, catch us up. It'll be okay.
Okay. Take these then.
One to wear, one for backup.
Are you going with him?
No. After what happened in the cave below, I want to stay here a while. There is much I need to understand. Maybe by the time you get back, I'll have a thing or two I can teach you.
Looking forward to it. When will you be back?
I'm not sure. But hopefully I'll have one of Gaia's missing components with me.
Be careful out there. Even in Plainsong, we heard how the Tenakth clanlands are suffering from storms, machines, and now Regalla.
Don't worry about me. I'll be fine.
Good hunting, Aloy.
I'll have to explore more to find the parts I need. I'll make this easy. Here is sick with light, too. But we'll be able to hear about it. Once Gaia is strong enough to capture Hephaestus. I bet a cook can do something with this. Tenakth settlement. I'll have to watch my step.
This place isn't over yet.
Race? Well, they definitely don't sound like rebels. Maybe if I follow their tracks, I can find out where they're headed. I can probably use my focus to follow the tracks those riders left behind. here?
And you said there were only 3 of them! Got to send their numbers out!
Wonder if there's a way to climb this tall neck.